Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's a mighty effort! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Well, talk about confidence. The way he took it on was certainly impressive.
Coop minus. David. Driving on and making good progress. He's through here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Openda. Now it's Doku. Openda. Openda! He's missed, but not by that far.
Openda is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones. And while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Doku. And it's Tielemans. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that has not gone well. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Distributed tidily. De Bruyne. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Cleared away. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kostic. Can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Openda. Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne. Now it's Openda. Kostic. That's the throw. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Fired deep towards the back post. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. De Bruyne. That's Tielemans. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tielemans.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Openda. Luca back. Real chance! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Luca Bacchio. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And back to the keeper they go. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Kostic. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Belgium, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Onana. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Koopmeiners. Francisco Conceição.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Doku. Picked out, and De Bruyne! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
De Bruyne plays it short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Tielemans. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Francisco Conceição. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the pass is intercepted. Bornau gets it away. João Mario. Deep cross. Bornau gets it away. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Castagna wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Doku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kostic receives it in a wide position. Onana.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's Onana. Luca Bacchio. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 9, Roberto. Substitution in progress.
Belgium can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Trossard coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Openda. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Doku. Closing in on goal. Doku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Koopmeiners. Jagrova. Now it's Kostic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 8, Yuri Tillmans.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
21, Timothy Castagne.
Can he get it through?
Coming on the field, number 20, Hans
Trossard
Becken.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Conceição. That's a little off target. It's run loose here. And it's Locatelli. Oh, there's a probing ball, and that's been drilled in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Belgium looking to pass their way through.
Maybe 3 minutes at a
Threads
time.
one in. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gallagher. It's a good spell of possession, this. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to...
Takes a shot! That's another chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Shot could be on, and the shot! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Politano. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Looking tidy in possession here. Closing in on... And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Now it's Griezmann. Koke. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now this could be a chance. And he welcomes it in. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne with a real chance here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
De Bruyne! That was travelling. Longley. Jimenez. Gallagher. And Molina. Politano. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lukaku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Jimenez clears it away. Ramani. Politano. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. Griezmann. And now the breakaway. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Llorente. Always onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely, now then. It's Griezmann! Buongiorno gets good distance on it. That is Gallagher. Longley. Passing nice and neat. Llorente. Oh, this is a very good run. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. Look at the... Griezmann! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lukaku. Lenormand with the slide tackle there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marcos Llorente is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Koke with the short one. And here's Koke. Molina. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out wide, back into the middle. David Neres. And they can counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Done delicately. That is good alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played back in. He's in plenty of space here. Lenormand getting this one clear. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here comes the corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And they've got rid. Gallagher goes on a charge down the left. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's De Bruyne. Lang in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lang receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Played in, punched away, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Llorente closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Griezmann. And it's Griezmann.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Now it's Alvarez.
Now
it's Barrios.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, they've got it again. Matsoki. Now it's Højlund. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barrios. Now it's Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Matsoki.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Griezmann. Oh, no joy this time. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Some resolute defending there. That's been slipped through. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience...
Martinelli! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Marquinhos. Knocks it into space. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Danilo. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Well, that's a little loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Griezmann, and that interception was most necessary. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Joelinton. Lenormand is there, and he can get that clear. Lucas Paqueta with the short one. And it's made... And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chooses to go back. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
30 minutes gone. Nice sequence of passes, this. Danilo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alvarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Linton. Savinho. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brazil are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Linton. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice control. Koke did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. Savinho driving forward. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Savinho. Griezmann. And it's Koke. Alvarez. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Brazil finding their passes. And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Brazil carrying a 1-goal lead. Back into the middle. And now they can clear their lines. Gabriel. For Linton. That's a little off target. Alvarez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. Danilo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that pass just didn't quite work. All Black with the clearance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Linton. Martinelli. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 10, Neymar.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar. Llorente kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koke. And he can clear it away. And Simeone, nicely spread. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Simeone's cross. And here's Sorloth. Lucas Paqueta. Martinelli. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Paqueta. Looking for the run. That's going to go a long way. And it's Joelinton. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Sorloth. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Rafinha with a real chance here.
24,
So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 25. Substituição.
Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! About as smooth as it gets. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's been won straight back. Gently done. Bina. For Koke. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Martinelli. Bina.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, super chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. That's really well cleared. And that's it. Brazil are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Martinelli claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Morata. Very nicely done. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Williams. That's going to go a long way. It's their second corner of the game. Pedro Porro with the short one. And the shot! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, this looks sharp. Dani Olmo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. It's a good spell of possession. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Howson. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dani Olmo is... Can he finish? Goal! Spain! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Rice. Spread out to the left. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That pass isn't the best. Takes a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Madueke simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Pedro Porro goes short. Rice cuts out the pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Chance again? No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Martinelli. Subimendi. Looking for the run. Now it's Williams. Morata. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Ødegaard. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was...
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
5 minutes till the break. Williams. Madueke. Saliba clears. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Morata. Morata! Marvellous goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Spain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Good chance here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Saka. And he lines up a cross. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rice. Saka. Timber. Rodri does really well there, strong defending. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's had it nicked away.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is a brilliant interception. Pedro Porro. And here's Morata. Oh, that's a very... And he's had a hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rodri. Now Nico Williams. And here's Morata. No, it's not getting there. And it's Pedri. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Olmo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get rid.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice is there to clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. Zubimendi calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. Crunching tackle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Corner then.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Corner count is
7,
rising. That's
Morata.
6.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos
Pedro
por
Porro plays
el
it
dorsal
short.
21, el dorsal 22. El dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they can counter here. Luis Skelly. And the pass is intercepted. Showing great feet there. Thinks about the shot. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Madueke. Now he's got space here. Laporte.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's not got that quite right. Pedri. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. It's gone for a throw-in.
Habrá Un minuto de descuento.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Pedri. Lovely feet. He's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. The most accurate pass. De Jong. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Reinders. And that's a... Simons! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior, he's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Gakpo. Now he's got space here. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gravenberg. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's taking no chances there. The Netherlands are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side...
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Frimpong. Van Dijk. Frimpong. De Jong. And Gravenberg. Reinders. Looking for the run. Reinders. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's fabulous. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Drives it in. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ake. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valverde. Ake gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's not getting past him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Memphis Depay. De Jong out to the right. Xavi Simons given the lift of his goal. Now it's Reinders.
There will be 1 minute
Camavinga
added
did
time.
well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. And here is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
Everyone
inventiveness
be
perhaps the only things lacking.
field.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! Goal! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Memphis Depay goes short. Frimpong. He's being urged to shoot. But he's cut it out. And he's heaved it away. Valverde. It's a searching pass. Neatly clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Simons.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Memphis Depay. He's in a great position here. And that's a danger. And the shot! Goal! The Netherlands! Into the lead once more.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The Netherlands finding their passes. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gravenberg knocks it into space. Mbappe on a strong run down the right.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 19, Justin Kluivert.
And that is high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Back when it goes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's onside. He's got away. And that's shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, that was vital. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well measured.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good take. And he shoots! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due...
Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Chouameni. And they're quick to get it back. Ambitious ball here. Now it's De Jong. He's found a way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga. And it's Mendy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. What a throw in. The Netherlands can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has been knocked clear. Well, that had the makings of good effort from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. This might spell danger. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Kluivert, just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Number 90.
Simplicity itself. Well.